something unexpected today, but I'll explain in a second. First, there are a few bits and pieces we've been getting done, and there's something that's been asked for that I hadn't actually shared yet. So first thing then I'm going to share is some details about this, the Tower of Flowers. It's been here for quite a wee while now, like maybe even like 4 or 5 weeks. But of course, we don't talk about it if it's not relevant in a video, so some of you guys actually missed it because it's only been in the videos where we spoke about the flowers. So first things first then, let me introduce you to the Tower of Flowers.
What? Stop it.
Got caught by the hedge and dragged backward. So let me tell you about the Tower of Flowers. So it was a bit of a kind of unplanned thing, but it's a 7-tier greenstalk planter, so it's the smaller depth of tiers, but it is fantastic for so many things. However, we decided we were going to put it in the centre of the lawn to be a statement piece, basically a tower of flowers, of colour. But one of the things we realised quite early was if we had it at its full height, it was going to block the view of other parts of the garden, and our garden's designed so that we can see all the flower beds and things from the house, kitchen window, the couch when we're out in different parts of the garden, and we didn't want to block it, so we deliberately didn't build it to its full height, hence why we've got the green stump with the lettuce in it. So we went with 5 tiers, and we were lucky. Our local garden centre had a sale on that day, and we got heaps of plants for so cheap. So what you'll see in here then is a good mix of sizes and types of flowers as well as colours. There's lots of violas which do brilliantly in our garden. There's some woodland anemones to give that kind of traily, floaty feel. There's albrecia because those will just cascade and be lovely. There's osteopermums because we both love those little bright daisy type flowers. There's just heaps in there and it is looking great and it's only going to look better. So we're really pleased with it. And from there then, so obviously there's always chores being done. Heaps of weeding this week, as always, heaps of deadheading, and was a bit of a tidying up of the herb bed. Because, you know, if you don't keep on top of your herbs, they run away with things. I've already done quite a bit of work in this herb bed over winter, early spring. It's going to need a bit more cutting back and trimming and stuff. It's just over full. We grow more herbs than we actually eat. And there's parsley and dill in here that's getting completely hidden. And I've got tarragon that needs to fit in. And I've got monster chives and garlic chives that I'm going to have to cut right back. Kate, do you think you could come up with a plan to use some herbs? Because there's a lot. Okay, first things first. Cutting back your herbs and tidying them up is a good thing because you want soft new growth in your herbs. That's what you use for cooking, putting in your mojitos, that type of thing. Especially with things like oregano, if you just let it keep growing, it gets woody because this guy, like rosemary, will actually become like a big shrubby plant rather than these wee neat things. So even if you're not going to use it, if it gets quite overgrown like this, you just have to cut it back. What you can do is you could always freeze this stuff, dry it, find other ways to store it and use it later. You know, like during the winter when you really wish you had fresh herbs. So I'm just kind of making a separation between the plants here. Now, French tarragon, that's another one. It gets quite woody, and it's the nice soft growth at the top that you want. So again, I just keep it cut back, encourage new growth. Oh, the smell is fantastic. It's got to be one of the best chores. So let's see, so that's dill, and it's getting mugged by the tarragon. There we go. This is actually quite woody now. So lots of new shoots will spring out of this, and it'll be all nice and soft and perfect. Now, chives. Chive flowers, apart from looking absolutely gorgeous, these are edible and they're fantastic because it's that pop of colour. We love these just broken up and sprinkled through things like potato salad. Oh, wee salad, just a pop of colour. But I might actually have to split this, I might have to divide it. It's just way more chives than we need. Now this plant here, being mugged by the chives, this is my thyme, and I've got lemon thyme here. Now the lemon thyme had gotten really woody, so I cut it down to ground level in winter, and you can see it's all coming back fab. I also moved these two because this sort of size, they were over there and they were completely blocking all the light and nothing else was getting any sunlight. But I'm going to be harsh. So let me see. Okay, I can't see what I'm dealing with. There's going to be a lot of freezing and dehydrating tonight. Chives are super hardy. You can absolutely just chop them up and they'll come back. So we do this quite often. We just have to chop it up, divide it. You see me doing this every year. That's not a waste. That's all little plants that can be given to someone. Okay, one done. Come back in a couple of weeks and that won't even be recognisable. Be huge again. Give them some peace and quiet and let them just soak up the water and come back to life. And on that note then, I said there was something a bit different today, and it is this. I hope you've had fun, but things are changing up. I will see you midweek. Wednesday 7:30 is the new time for videos. I'll see you then, folks. See ya.